Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be making a fantastic 5-layer bean dip. So to get started on my 5-layered bean dip, I'm going to start with the actual bean dip. So here I have 2 cups of cooked and drained pinto beans. This is a mixture of 2 separate bean recipes that I made. I will link both of those videos below, and you can definitely use store-bought pinto beans. Just be sure to drain and rinse the beans. So now that that is in the food processor, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of pickling juice from pickled jalapeños. Actually, to keep this mild, I'm using it from pickled carrots. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. If you do not like ground cumin, then exclude this ingredient. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And I will be adding salt and pepper to taste later. I actually did that off film, but you will want to add salt to your preference. Maybe start with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So I'm going to give that a mix. And if your beans do not puree well, then you can drizzle in maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of cold water until it starts to puree. Once the beans reach a spreadable consistency, I'm going to shut off the food processor, and then I'm going to add them to a glass dish. This will allow me to just sort of display the layers in this dip. And this is an 8 by 8 square baking dish. So I'm going to spread the first layer, which is the beans. And this layered dip, you can add the layers of your choice. For example, I am going to be using 8 ounces of a mild chunky salsa. If you don't have that, you could use just maybe 3 to 4 Roma tomatoes, dice them up, or maybe 2 cans of drained rotel. And after I spread my salsa, I am going to add 16 ounces of sour cream. Now, typically, if you want to make this maybe like a 7-layer dip, you would add a layer of avocado. I actually will be using avocado for guacamole, so this is why I am making it a 5-layer dip. But if you want to do like a 6 or 7-layer dip, then add a layer of fresh avocado. It looks great. So now that my sour cream is spread throughout, I'm going to sprinkle on around 1.5 cups to 2 cups of shredded cheese. And I am using cheddar cheese. You could use the cheese of your choice, maybe Monterey Jack or Pepper Jack. That would go quite nicely with this. So now I'm going to garnish with a layer of chopped scallions and a can of small black olives that I've drained. And the scallions, I think I used around 3 to 4 scallions. And that is it. That is the last layer. It's the garnishes, and it is a perfect party dip. So take your favorite chips and start dipping. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.